and I am the 2019 recipient of the Golden Boot Award. I also run about a half dozen other projects in square dancing. Ask somebody else at your table. Under normal circumstances, I would have made this presentation at Take a Peek 2020 in Denver. Denver! Who have been incredibly supportive to our community, our committee, by the way. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, COVID-19 forced the cancellation of the in-person event. So I would have made the presentation the following year. At Houston, we have a promenade, 2021. Houston! It's just us four. Well, yeah, Houston, we had a problem. But COVID-19 canceled that event. So here we are in 2022. We are in Minneapolis. We are meeting finally in person. And to quote Bullwinkle, this time for sure. So let's talk about the Golden Boot and why it's such a big factor. The Golden Boot was originally presented to Art Smith in 1983 by Puddletown Squares for his many contributions to LGBTQ square dancing in the Pacific Northwest. Art, for whatever, decided that he was going to present that award, pass it on to somebody outside the area. And it has moved from hand to hand through the IAGSDC community ever since. But why is the Golden Boot a thing? Being one of the historians for our community, I'm falling back to Art Smith's original words, I cannot improve upon them. And if I start crying, because I cry every time I read this paragraph, please forgive me. Art Smith affects me that much. I've only met him 3 times, but my God, he's fabulous. The spirit of the Golden Boot Award belongs to everyone, for it is all of us contributing together, sharing our energy, our dedication, and most of all, our love, that is truly the spirit that is honored. When any one of us gives 100% the best of what and who we are, that is the finest example of the essence of what the Golden Boot Award exemplifies. That's the whole quote. It took me a while to rehearse this, but I kept stopping to cry every time I read that. This award isn't just a big deal. It's a recognition that someone has done something, usually many somethings, for LGBTQ square dancing to expand it, enhance it, keep it alive, or rescue it in some way. When I received the award at Bell's Run, our convention in Philadelphia in 2019, Philadelphia! I was utterly stunned. Mind you, nobody else at my table was surprised. I was the only one who didn't figure out where Barry and Pam were going with this. And at that point, it was too late for me to flee the room or hide under the table. I may even have sworn on mic at 1 or 2 people who were at my table who were enjoying my discomfort a little too much, but I remember a lot of that clearly. So at this point, new dancers are probably wondering, what do you have to do to receive the Golden Boot? Here's my take on it, not quite as eloquent as Art Smith's. Be yourself, be kind to others, help square dancing whenever you can, and as often as you can. That's it. I am only one of many, many recipients, all of whom, including me, will probably tell you that everyone else who received the Golden Boot was far more deserving than they. We're all full of shit, but we always all say that. May I please ask all of the Golden Boots tonight who are here to please stand and be recognized. This is my sub-tribe, oh my God. So, if you're one of the 15 or so new dancers who want to know what the hell each of them did, you can go to the IGSBC History Wiki at history.igsbc.org and look up the Golden Boot presentations. We're all there thanks to Andy Short. And now the rest of y'all can stop waiting for me to plug the history project. The short version, after you look over the previous recipients, it is entirely possible that I may be one of Square Dancing's coffee overachievers. Yet I am far from the only one. Luke, there is another. In fact, this year's recipient of the Golden Boot is even more of a coffee overachiever than me. I know. How can that be humanly possible? It's possible. Bear with me. When I was awarded the Golden Boot, I was told by several other recipients that they spent their year, my 3 years, agonizing over who they would give the award to. Well, the other boots are going to hate me, because I instantly knew to whom I was going to give the award, and I didn't sweat over it a bit for the last 3 years. Sorry, folks. Now, traditionally, the presentation circles around the identity of the recipient, delaying naming them as long as possible. It's going to be really difficult to keep this secret for very long. If you know who it is, don't shout it out. Let some people retain the mystery of life, just this once, even though it's me. So, this year's recipient of the Golden Boot samples chocolates from all over the world, collects Beanie Babies, is a caller's partner, is a caller, grew up in LGBTQ square dancing, was married outside of the USA, dances square, round, contra, and swing quite expertly, in fact. Wrote the best choreography article that I have ever published in the GCA call sheet. Self-published the set of the most highly regarded choreo reference books in square dancing, teaching several generations of our community and their friends how to square dance. Received a Color Lab Milestone Award. Created the most extensive database of callers, choreo, and singing calls on the internet. Wrote what is considered to be one of the leading caller choreo management programs in the industry, and rescues bees. Is there anyone here who hasn't figured it out yet? One person, 2 people, oh, no, not you, Darren. This is the Ceder family, Vic, Debbie, and Caitlyn. Unfortunately, Vic and Debbie couldn't be here tonight because, COVID-19, they're still isolating at home. However, at the very last minute, after I arrived here in Minneapolis, I found out that Caitlyn was going to be in attendance. Hey, Caitlyn? Gotcha.
Are you there?
It'll be mostly painless, I promise. I earlier told her boyfriend David that he was marrying into square dance royalty. He had no idea.
Vic's on the phone.
Vic's on the phone! Hey, Vic! Vic,
On
you there?
speaker.
Stage.
Hey, Vic! This is Allan Hurst. we'll have dim sum later. Like, have you guys been watching on Zoom?
No.
You know, there's someone here who I think wants to talk to you. It's your daughter, Caitlyn. Caitlyn, tell your dad what happened.
Dad, Allan is a jerk. You guys won the Golden Boot.
All three of you. All three of you won the Golden Boot.
And you're not even here.
We'll have a full speech available for you and hopefully a video, including your daughter punching me for saying gotcha. I said gotcha and she punched me because she wasn't expecting this.
April Fool?
I wish.
We're going to keep going with the presentation. Hopefully you can. You're not on the Zoom meeting?
No.
Well, we'll keep you on speaker to finish this up. Caitlyn, would you mind holding onto the phone? And Barrett, thank you. So, Vic and Debbie created the Ceder Chest choreo books. Almost all of us have learned everything from advanced through See Whatever from them. If you have not seen the website at ceder.net, it is massive. Vic just keeps bolting on new and wonderful things. I have no idea how he does it, but I don't know a single caller who doesn't refer to this at least once a month, once a week, once a day. It was Debbie who created the best ever article on how to write choreo for the GCA call sheet, and I hope to hell she'll grace me with a second one at some point in the future. And Vic and Debbie created Caitlyn, who our community has danced with and watched grow up in LGBTQ square dancing, so she has approximately 1,100 gunkles and gonties. And she is every bit as brilliant and gracious and vivacious as her parents. The Cedars roam all over California rescuing bees. If you haven't been following Vic on Facebook, his pictures are quite terrifying, yet an awful lot of fun. Also, Vic and Debbie are one of only 3 sets of people who have now received both the Golden Boot and the Color Lab Milestone Award. The others are Barry and Pam Clasper and Betsy Gotta. It is customary for the Golden Boot recipient. Oh, did he say something?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Did you
I
say
got
something?
Mom here.
Did she say anything?
I am gobsmacked. I have no idea what to say.
Mom, Allan said the first sentence of the speech and I started crying.
Oh my God. I just came in. I just missed most of it.
Which first sentence started you crying?
Because you said we sampled chocolate from around the world, I knew instantly who it was. Really? Really, Allan?
But nobody else knew that, mostly.
Oh, come on, Allan.
It's like candid camera, isn't it?
To be there in person, I am just as shocked as anything. I have no idea what to say. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. We have more to go yet. Hang in there, hon. It is customary for the Golden Boot recipient to receive a gift from the presenter. Now, because Vic and Debbie had to cancel out at the last minute of attending in person, and I was unaware that Caitlyn was attending anyway, I didn't bring either their gift or the Golden Boot plaque. I figured it was safer in Sacramento. Yes, I moved. I'm in Sacramento, and I have 9 clubs I belong to. I will deliver these items to Vic and Debbie in person, along with treating them and Caitlyn and David to a celebratory dim sum brunch at a time and place to be determined. Vic is laughing. Knowing Vic, he probably appreciates the dim sum more than the gift.
Now that I know a nice place in Taipei.
We'll talk, Vic. So my gift to the Cedars is a set of custom jewelry designed by Portland, Oregon's Eric Ahern Sawyer, co-founder of Jewels of the New Antiquity. Eric has been very patiently working with me for the last nearly 3 years to refine our joint design ideas into something we both hope the Cedars will enjoy. Hon, I need my arm back for just a second. You stand right, no, you can stand right here, it's okay. Yeah, hold on to the chair. Her legs are shaking. I've never shopped the Cedar before, it's kind of fun. For Vic, Eric has created a belt buckle incorporating elements of square dancing and beekeeping. Eric told me what did he say?
How do you do that?
Eric told me after studying what he described as hundreds of photos of Vic going on Facebook, he realized that thousands of people might see this belt buckle at future dances, so he was very self-conscious about it. I, of course, was helpful and supportive to Eric. I said, no pressure, dude! The musical notes on the belt buckle are from Love Me, Honey, Do, for which I owe Chip Prince. Chip, where are you? Chip? Okay. This is that weird project. So, Chip very diligently transcribed music for me from the vaguest possible descriptions for Love Me, Honey, Do, and he's been waiting very patiently to find out what the hell I was going to do with it. Thank you, Chip. So, for Debbie and Caitlyn, Eric has created intricate bee-themed necklace and earrings, and you two can decide how you want to split them up, who gets what. And now, after 3 years of keeping this under my hat, because I have no hair, it is the Cedars' turn to figure out who should receive next year's award. Thank you.
You're leaving me up here alone, huh?
You got that in your hand.
And now it's all about you, hon.
All right, you guys have a speech?
Apparently not.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I made 2 Cedars cry? Score!
This is totally unexpected, except right after your first sentence, it was expected. You know, I really wish my parents could be here to receive this. Obviously, they've done a lot more than I have in the square dance community. But thank you all so much. You know, we love you all, and I actually started square dancing because of the IGSDC. I was going to square dances my entire life, and it was just old, straight people, you know, standing around. And I came to Cleveland in 2008. Y'all were having such a good time. I was like, why didn't I do this before? So thank you so much.
So, I just handed Caitlyn 2 of the 3 golden boot dangles. The third one is still sitting somewhere in a moving box in Sacramento. I haven't found it yet. I'll get it to you along with everything else.
Thank you, Allan. You're still a jerk, but I love you. Do you guys have anything to say? A cough. All right.
Stop coughing for a minute. You would say something. Thank you. Thank everyone. Thank you so much. We love you all.